And welcome back to F1 2020. Well, last time, like always, we took care of the free practice and qualifying for the Russian Grand Prix. So without any further ado, let's move in to the race weekend. To the most important part of the weekend, the Grand Prix itself.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alright, and with that 53 laps, let's move on.
Welcome one and all to today's Grand Prix here in southern Russia. A beautiful location besides the Black Sea, and a race that has been dominated so far by the Silver Arrows. Mercedes have won here 6 times in a row since the first Sochi Grand Prix in 2014. Can someone else muscle in on that record here today? It's time to go racing then at the Sochi Autodrome, where the long run down to the heavy braking zone at turn 2 is one of 2 DRS zones around this 3.6 mile circuit. The other, of course, down into turn 13. 18 corners make up a lap here today, with an average speed somewhere in the region of 130 miles an hour. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about the Iceman. They've had a fantastic campaign. It's been a wonderful year, and they come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
It really is well deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Iceman lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Vettel, Perez, Stroll and Esteban Ocon, Giovinazzi, Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Kevin Magnussen and Ricciardo, Schumacher, Grosjean, Alexander Albon and Daniel Kvyat, Raikkonen, Russell, Gasly and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look at our race strategy. Yeah, we'll take the first one. All right, let's...
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
And it is 10 past the hour. Thank you. Did you get a chance yet to see the Grand Prix that happened just about like an hour or so ago? Gotta hand it off to Racing Point. They've earned that podium. So
no rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
That's good. I watch mine on through Hulu, so I have the live TV function. What a great race. By George Russell, who moves over to Mercedes for right now while Hamilton is out. Once again, yeah, I mean, yesterday practice, it was wet, it was but definitely. Alright, and as we reform up from the grid, I'm gonna hydrate.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Here we go. And it's lights out and away we go. Here for the Russian Grand Prix at Sochi, where the Winter Olympics were.
That's a strong start. Well done.
And it is Hamilton in P2, followed by Max Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, and Charles Leclerc round out the top five. Right now in this race, this is where they held the Winter Olympics a few years ago. It's an okay track, but yeah. Welcome, David. So where is the snow then? The next thing you know, Formula One will be racing in
DRS will be enabled this
snow.
lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
When is my pit stop? Lap 21. Going for a one-stopper today.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Oh no, loss of power. That can't be. Yeah, but probably not as not as hot as it can get in Singapore.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Let's hope. So Maltese moves up there into P3.
Right, we have a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
Nope. At the end of this race, I'm going to change it. You know me, I like to live dangerously. And yes, there is a video for my good of me doing the exact, well, it's not in the 90s, I'll say that. It's not 90%, they're in the 70s. It's Hungaroring all over again, right? But I have shared that with a few people, too. At least the fuel's not up there on -9 laps this time. You know me with this. I don't want the grid place penalties. But I know that all comes with the sport as well too, so. Yeah, I guess I should explain that, correct? Yeah, but look at what I did at Hungary.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
But you know me, I'm going to change it at the end of the race.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
But yeah, either way, let me explain. When I first got the game, and this is playing it off of the PC version,
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
I went into the Hungarian Grand Prix at Hungary, the Hungaroring, with an engine sitting in the high 80% range of worn. Won the race with the engine being close to 95%.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
So we got rain coming in about 15 minutes. It's two at 74, MGUH at 70, turbocharger at 72. Oh, sorry, MGUK at 72. I think I'll be good to the end of the Grand Prix.
Behind is 26.1 seconds.
And we just finished lap 8. Still in first place, Mercedes on the 2-3. Yep. Then remember, the next season I play, I'm not just gonna solely have it be on the weekends like it is right now. I'm gonna find other days to play. I'll probably intertwine it with my Persona videos. And then once when I'm slowly done with Persona 5 Royal, we'll just concentrate on this game here. That's down to 1.88. Then down the back. Oh, that's not the back. I thought that was the back straightaway.
The gap to the car behind is 31.7 seconds.
But, yeah, so anyway, let's get on there and talk about the race today, like always. Russell had it all the way up until Mercedes decided to done goof up. Double stacking Valtteri and Russell and causing a goof on the tires. And then Russell gets a puncture and, and first place goes to none other than Sergio Perez. So congratulations to that. Racing Point taking home the first and third place. Lance Stroll getting P3. And Esteban Ocon gets P2. Yeah, and then you can hear the cars. Is that Magnussen? But also congratulations to Mick Schumacher winning the F2 championship. Nope. It's Romain Grosjean. Glad to see he's doing well after what happened last weekend at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Alright, so they are calling for some rain. Right, and like I said, you know, I don't think that's going to be the end we're going to see of Grosjean. I think he's still probably going to hang around the paddock, either being, you know, like a technical advisor like Alan Prost is to Renault, and like the great Niki Lauda was with Mercedes. Right. Maybe. I know what you meant. But, yep, Formula E. I would love to see Formula E, you know, become one of those races, you know, where they go to the same tracks as Formula 1 and Formula 2. Yeah. And give them the full 45 minutes, plus one lap. But for qualifying, you know, you follow... You know, I'm not sure how Formula E does their how they qualify for races.
The gap behind us is 47.9 seconds.
I do wish don't know what's going to happen next weekend if we're going to see...
We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
If we're going to see Hamilton come back, or if Russell's going to race next weekend in Mercedes. But either way, I think that gives him a little bit more confidence in himself. Mr. Saturday, I think, as they call him.
There's a fair amount of wear to the engine now. Just be aware. We're keeping an eye on it.
And there's the Tiffy. Now we'll just build that up to our 2-lap total. As for the engine, we will change all of that, put new components in that at the end of this race. I will say this, at least it's not Monaco. You know, at least I'm not going in there with a worn engine like this for Monaco. There's the man of the hour right there. George Russell. Weather report.
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Teammate status. Teammate status.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Teammate status.
They're on old softs. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 48.0.
So he's in P17. There's Kimi Räikkönen right there. And they finally decided to give me DRS. I don't know what the overtake. That's 16. Of 53. About lap 26 will be the halfway mark for this race. Teammate status?
They're on old softs. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1:48.0. We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Alright. Well, they were calling for some rain during the Grand Prix, so Teammate status?
They're on old softs. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 48.0.
Yeah, let's see if I can help. So I'm hoping that helped him out a little bit there to move up. And yeah, here comes the rain again. Hamilton in the pits. Leclerc in the pits. So we have Bottas and Vettel. They're in P4. And there's Lando Norris. Sergio Perez takes P5.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
Intermediate tires.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Intermediate tires.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Intermediate tires.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop.
Intermediate tires.
Repeat that. There's interference.
One second, I gotta fix the microphone here. Intermediate tires.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Intermediate tires.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop.
Intermediate tires.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Intermediate tires.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop. Didn't catch that. Say again.
Intermediate tires.
Say again. You're breaking up. Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat that. There's interference. Confirming that we'll be fitting the intermediate tires.
I don't know why it's so hard for Jeff not to understand me saying intermediate tires.
Tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
this is why I have sometimes a love-hate relationship with Jeff. I gotta hand it to that camera crew. They are the bravest people up there.
We're gonna box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
ICE is up at 76.
The forecast suggests this rain is going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
And there's Antonio Giovinazzi. We're on lap 21 and already they're a lap down. All right. Well, I'm pitting, take a quick drink.
Release, release.
And a 3.0 pit stop.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Well, we are on the intermediates. We see that Schumacher is now up there in P16. Gasly going into the pits. And so is my
Nick is coming
teammate.
in for his stop.
Well, the stewards have just disabled DRS. So now everything's got to be done the old-fashioned way.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
Remove the fuel information. And we are on, almost coming up to half distance now. So, teammate status?
They're on fresh inters. They're in 15th.
Alright, P15 got ahead out there of person he was fighting off with. Upper place. Not bad for you, Mick. Not bad at all. P15, I think that's where you normally finish. Yeah, that's where you normally finished last season for me in the PC game. Coming up to Charles Leclerc.
Conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least.
Why do you gotta keep saying that, Jeff? You're spoiling my race. So Verstappen now a lap down. And here comes seven-time world champion. And we are coming up to half distance. with that, Hamilton now a lap down, but down there in P5. Norris up there in P4 with Vettel in P3 and Valtteri Bottas in P2. I'm still in P1, so that's the way that current leaderboard sits. That's the way the standings sit right now after 25 laps completed. From here on out, we're not going to get any more pit stops. Pit stop information?
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Whoop.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, Bolt?
Hold on.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I goofed that up. Confirm change. Confirm change.
Copy that.
Intermediate tires.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
First time I...
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Intermediate tires.
Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
Intermediate tires.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop.
Gotta change it that way though. Intermediate tires.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Intermediate tires.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Intermediate tires.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Intermediates.
Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next.
There we go. Put on those intermediates. I'm going to pull Lewis there. It's like, nah, in it, no, out. As Michael, someone in the chat said the other day, in, no, out. Yeah. Controller goofed up on that one turn. I tried to save it.
Complete, go now.
Still in first place though.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Alright, will do, Jeff, will do. Still in first place. Still in P1, but I am behind Daniel Ricciardo. At least Sochi is not as technical as like Azerbaijan or Monaco or even Singapore, which was indeed the last race. The entire field on the intermediates.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is reading 0 at the moment. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
I think it might be a bad sensor. It's not like I have a puncture or anything. I always take good care of my tires. Just for that. Nope, everything looks good on my end. Car status.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Race status.
They're in 6th.
Race.
You're leading the pack. P1, Bottas behind. They're on fresh inters. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. You have 25 laps to go.
Who am I racing?
Okay. Our main competitors in this race are Bottas and Vettel.
Vehicle condition.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Tire status. Tire status.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Alright, so then it was a faulty readout. Alright. So we're coming up on the start of lap number 30. Alright, we're getting down there now. We'll pass half distance. sorry if I seem a little bit quiet, just concentrating on the race.
Forecast suggests the rain is going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water.
Alright, thank you, Jeff. That might mean a dip back into the pits. Go on the softs or the mediums. Oh, probably go on the mediums or the softs. Don't know yet.
You coping okay in this weather? We're watching the amount of standing water on the road. For now, we think it's safe to stay with the Inter.
Yeah, no, I'm coping just fine with this. Alright. What a race this has turned out to. Started on a sunny day, clear, has turned into a big wet mess. Not a big wet mess, as I was going to say, but has really changed up a lot of the strategies. I damaged my front wing. Teammate status.
They're on fresh Inters. They're in 15th. The time last lap was a 1:59.6.
Hit the 20 lap mark. 20 to go. Oh, which of those buttons I actually played hockey in? More importantly, that's what I'm worried about. The ICE now up to 80.78. I'm just hoping it doesn't go boom on me in the middle of the race.
Alright, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
Oh, Thank you for that, Jeff. But we're 20 laps away from winning. I think we can manage. But yeah, we're getting down there now. We are now into the closing stages of this race. At least it's not 87 like what was today's race. I don't think I could be here for 87. Monaco 78 laps, yeah, I can deal with that. It's Monaco. Monaco's always the exception to the rule. Because it's Monaco. It's the most prestigious race in the F1 calendar. And glad to see it back on there for next year. But anyway, moving on, we are on lap 34. Oh, there's Latifi again.
The cars are definitely kicking up a lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off.
Right, I'm hoping we don't need it. Teammate status, please.
Repeat that, there's interference.
Teammate status.
They're on fresh inters. They're in 15th. The time last lap was a 2-minute 0.5.
2-minute not 5. 0.5. Well, not bad, Mick. Not bad at all. Race update, please.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Bottas is behind you. A full lap separates you. They're on fresh inters. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 19 laps to go.
But the other thing is, they actually have the interview up, and they showed a little bit of it too during the race, during the pre-race stuff.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
I'm only at 65% worn for the MGU-H. What's the engine temp at? 110.
The rain is getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Alright, so that's good to know. Maybe I can just pull a Hamilton and just leave the tires on. Bring up that tire gauge there. Fuel's looking pretty good. One of those trucks, but can actually save a lot of fuel as well too. But I'm not using mode 3 just yet. I don't like using it. I do like using mode 3, but I like saving that for the last couple laps of a Grand Prix. So like 52 and 53 will get it. But we're not there yet. We're coming up on lap 67. I'll take that.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
It's the rain, it's wet. Hey, welcome Logan. Welcome to the stream. We're down to the last 15 laps. Unfortunately, Hamilton not there today. Russell in his place.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
And I'm down to 15 laps to go, and Jeff is telling me, it's like, yeah, the car is about to do something that you don't want it to do in the middle of a Grand Prix. But there he is. There's the lucky man himself, Roman Grosjean. Great driver in my book. Sad to see him go out. You know. But yeah, he was talking to Toto a little bit before the race. You gotta remember one thing, Logan. I don't have Bono. I have Jeff in my ear. Alright, we hit the 15 laps to go mark. But more importantly, we are getting down there. Like I said, we've hit the 15 lap mark to go. So it's just a matter of surviving these last 15 laps. To show you everything is at. I know definitely I'm probably going to take a penalty on the turbocharger. That I don't mind, because I know I'm on turbocharger number 2. But we'll figure all that out at the end of the race. I'm not worried about that right now. You know, I gotta focus on the race at hand. Done the 13 laps. Coming up on 40 lap number 40. There's Kimi Räikkönen. The original Iceman. I'd like to see him back up at the front of the grid instead of in a lower midfield team like...
The track is drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water off the line. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
But anyway, how you doing today, Logan? How's your day been? I saw your new rig. I saw the pictures of your rig. Looks good in my book. I'm not one to use a steering wheel, so I don't know how that would feel. And me being in an apartment in New York City, apparently where everyone else gets their salsa from, when it's not pace. But yeah, I like the setup, Logan. I will say that. I do like the setup. I don't have the funds yet to do something like that, but we shall see down the road. We shall see. I will believe that. I'm sure it takes some time to get used to, correct? And like always, my cat's watching me play. As she always does. She's always intrigued when I play either this or Persona. But in a perfect race, no safety car, only a damaged front wing in one lap. Another damaged ring, but not too much damage though. There's Pierre Gasly. Come on, Gazza, you know the rule. You gotta let me pass. Yeah, but this is Russia. Well, I'm not gonna say the joke here, but...
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
The race is gonna be over in 10 minutes. Well, there's Alex Albon. See if we can pass him. And by passing him, we might be able to help our teammate out get up into P15. P16, I'll give it to him if he can finish the race there due to the conditions. And I passed both of them. And we're down to the final 10 laps of this race, with me putting everyone down another lap. But this is unheard of. Now, if this is done properly, yeah, the entire grid will be a lap down. I'm the only one right now on the lead lap. Coming down to the end, Bottas now in third, with Vettel being in P3. Bottas in P2, Vettel in P3, Hamilton P4, and Verstappen in P5. Wish it was like that in real life. But Hamilton's just a better driver. And next year we got royalty coming back to F1. In the form of my teammate Mick, in the game here, Mick Schumacher has signed with Haas. So we have Schumacher returning to a sport that they are known for being dominant in. Schumacher versus Alonso 2020. Can we throw Hamilton in there, or maybe Russell into that? see how the engine's holding out. The internal combustion unit at 79. Turbocharger at 76. We'll take. Well, you know what? We'll put new components in there for around 18. And there we go. There's Akon, finished in P2 today, but in the game right now he's currently P10 here in Sochi. I am under investigation for cutting the corner there. Get a warning on that. Lap 45. Can't wait to see how well Schumacher does next year. He's earned it. I will say that. He has earned his spot in Formula One. Unlike in the game, well, you know.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Yeah, well, considering we also have don't make me run you into the wall, Stroll. I will pull a Senna on you.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Oh look, it's Nicholas Latifi again. Ooh. Latifi, why did you do such a thing? Making me use flashback. I think Latifi was brake testing me or something. Ah, we'll chalk it up to that. Lap 47 coming up. So here we are getting down there, 5 laps, about 6 to go now. Field is set up the way it's gonna end, probably. And the other good thing is, McDonald's has brought back the McRib. Got 2 of them the other day. Love that sandwich and I miss it. I'm glad it is back. So Perez. Goes past Sergio Perez. All right, 5 to go. And I have a dark. There we go. So I had the blinds opened and it was starting to get dark early out here in New York, so had to turn the lights on. Had to get up and turn the light on for a quick second there. With me already clinching the title of F1 champion. Not much we can do in the wake of the constructors. Lap 49. Yeah, but lap times in the sub 1 minute mark. Oh, that was a very good, and that was a very exciting race, I will say. I was very entertained by that. I was talking to my friend, got a couple of my friends on a conference call on Google Hangouts while watching it, so yeah. Wish we got that over here too. Anyway, track's dry. we're coming up on the final 3 laps. Wow. Not gonna come in even if you ask me to. Lap number 50. Well, we made it. Lap 50, we survived the Russian Grand Prix.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Thank you, Jeff. But I doubt that's going to be to use of anybody because... Oh, don't lap down on me. And Mick's coming in.
Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits.
Hard tires.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Hard tires.
Copy that. Hards for next box.
Box a slap.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 41.3.
Box.
We can't take you right now. Pit in next lap.
Box a slap.
The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out on track.
Really? Cancel pit.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
You know what? Let's just stay on these. We can win the race on this. Everyone's a lap down. Anyhow. Well, 2 laps down now. Oh, where are you, Valtteri? Where are you? Alright, I'm coming up to you. I see you hiding there. Soft tires?
Roger that. Soft tires at the next pit stop.
Box the slap?
Understood. Stopping this lap.
So we're going to switch over to teammate status.
They're on fresh softs. They're in 16th.
Alright. So no place change on that. So, yep. We are not going to use these tires anymore. We're going to change over to the soft tires. And yeah, we'll let everyone unlap themselves. Oh, really? They're going to change that? I should have just said no. No to that. Anyway. Let's put that up there on Rich. We're on 4. We've got plus 4 laps. This is the penultimate lap. Yeah, it feels a lot better.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Being on these 5 laps to go. Well, 5 laps of fuel. But we're on the penultimate lap. Coming around the penultimate corner.
This is your final lap of the race.
Alright, here we go, last lap of the race. And I said a purple for Sector 1. Overtaking George Russell. And here we go. Coming, let's see, Lando lapped. Down. No. There's the checkered flag. And there he goes.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
And with that, another year of Formula One draws to a close. And the new World Drivers' Champion is declared. Another entry added to that prestigious list of the sport's most incredible drivers. That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Definitely. And more importantly, champagne time. All right, we got an achievement for that. Not bad. So, tier 12.
Some amazing talents out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action.
43
I
points.
can't wait to see what's next.
Anyway, let's move on.
first of all, congratulations. You must be thrilled.
Definitely, Claire.
You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Yep.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
No secret. It's all about having the great team, a good team, and a good driver.
Things went well for you today.
Yep.
The weather was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage for you?
Yeah.
Appreciate your time.
No problem, Claire. Alright. So 5-3 on those points. It looks like I'm gonna win that in probably the next race. More importantly, the acclaim. So Schumacher picks up 12% of the acclaim. I pick up 24. Combined total of 36. Team is at 14. So no damage on my end. Apparently it all went to Schumacher, who took damage. 2.59 million for that team. For our team to have in the bank, in the coffers.
This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Yeah, we're gonna renew that. More importantly, yeah, I'm gonna be taking some grid penalties, but more importantly, let's take care of this. There you go. So we have fitted new things on our car. Let's go to R&D. We're going to redevelop that. Can't do anything there. We're going to put some points into the heat dampers. And that's about it for that. Nothing new with the facilities. Can't upgrade that. But more importantly, let's auto assign. Let's put in some things here. First of all, we'll start off with weight training. We'll do a team build. And we'll do a sponsor there. So we have our calendar set out. Let's advance. And next time, Suzuka, we will be at Japan, the Japanese Grand Prix next time, the only figure 8 course on the entire F1 circuit. We'll see how we do. Even though we have all those grid penalties, we'll see how we fare in the Grand Prix itself. Alright, let me... Yep, all those are pending. So... we have that taken care of. So next time, it's off to Suzuka. And more importantly, we gotta check the mail. So let us go back here. We do have an unread mail. And that is the Russian Career Champion Trophy. We will take that. So next time, when we all gather together to come back next time, it is off to Suzuka. Till then, I'm Schooner 007. I'll see you next time for more F1 2020. Take care, everyone. Have a great day wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.